Hello everybody and welcome to round 6 in the Craftsman Truck Series season. We are at Charlotte or Lowe's or whichever you prefer to call it. 60 laps here. We are running 96% difficulty for this. We're back down here. This version of Charlotte, as if you follow the channel, you've seen our recent luck at Charlotte. We just don't ever seem to have the speed, so we're going back to the 60% or 96%, excuse me, with some relative ease, knowing we're not going to run away from everybody. And my guinea pigs are chasing each other. I can see out of the corner of my eye. So I don't know if they're trying to bully each other or what they're doing, but they are running in circles with each other.
Still there.
So that's odd. Anyway, starting like I said in P30. Just kind of taking our time, letting this sort out a little bit. Working our way up to the back of Andy Lally here. We're probably going to stay a little bit towards the higher side. Like I said, it's just been a more comfortable line to run for us at most tracks. With these physics, I remember when we were running CTS physics here, not at this version of Charlotte, but at an older one, we used to especially in turns 3 and 4, we used to ride right up towards the wall, but 1 and 2 we kind of run towards the bottom, the middle. Forget where or which version of this track it is, but this will probably be the last race actually on this track. I noticed that the yellow walls actually started getting used. Ooh boy, we got real squirrely going into turn 1 there. They used the yellow walls in the 08 season, or at least in the truck race. So I realized I used the wrong track. But I don't remember if they did that for the Cup Series or not. So we'll probably be switching by the time we get to Nationwide or Cup for this track. But the next track on the circuit for the trucks is Mansfield? Mansfield? I forget. I'm probably saying it wrong, but I think it's Mansfield. It's the track in Ohio. So I'm excited to go to that track. We haven't been there in, gosh, long time. Career-wise, like 10 years. Real life, it's been like 3 years since I've raced that track. So, yeah, I saw that coming. Well, in case we need to make a pit stop, which doesn't look like we will, make sure to turn the damage off so we don't get stuck on a splash and go or something with having damage. Up front, Ron Hornaday and Matt Crafton have gotten around Greg Biffle, but they're all pretty close. Actually, the field in general is, we're kind of like spread out, but still running fairly close together at this point, but it's only lap 7, so not really a huge surprise, I guess. Ooh.
Clear.
Oh, that's right. This track has that marble effect too. Except I think this one, dirt actually comes up. But try to keep the draft from Travis Quapple there. Hopefully we can stay with him. Otherwise, we are in for a long night at Lowe's, Charlotte, whatever. Water temps a little bit on the high side. That could. I normally have, my grill tapes normally run right around about 55 to 60s where I like it, but the setup we're using for this race, it had 65%. I thought that seemed a little bit high, but I was like, well, we'll give it a shot. but it's now staying on around the track. So if it starts to get too high, we will have to, darn it, we'll have to actually unfortunately pit or blow up, and I'd rather not blow up. So we'll just have to keep an eye on it, try to not stay behind anybody too much, which looking ahead of us, it seems like it's going to be virtually impossible.
Still there. Stay high.
Working the outside here of Quapple. And then we got Mark Mitchell and Stacy Compton up ahead. Who's that in front of them? It looks like Sprague and Marks. Shelby Howard, Kyle Busch. Oh, Scott Speed and Marks. The problem with them running side by side up there is we'll have to go 3 wide if we're going to stay on the outside, and I do not want to be up top 3 wide at Charlotte. Doesn't seem like the outside group is moving either, so we'll have to probably take it to the bottom, which actually kind of will be a good thing because it's going to force us to have to sit off the throttle a little bit longer and hopefully help that water temperature kind of calm down. That wasn't the way I thought it was going to pan out there. And now we can't even get under the 15 mark, and we have Quapple to our outside. That was weird. They were all like 3 rows deep double file, and suddenly they're not. All for 1 turn, so that kind of threw me for a little loop there. Honestly, with this track, geez, thought he was going to go high. Top 20 would be okay by me. We'll come in here 46 ahead of Darnell, so I mean, there's a chance, yeah, we'll probably lose the point lead after this race, but it shouldn't be, it'd be a lot less if we get a top 20 rather than a DNF or anything like that. So yeah, given our history with this track, top 20 would be just as big as a win, I feel like. Try to see if we can just stay in it here off of 2. Yeah, we'll be good. I feel like we're definitely a little bit faster in 1 and 2 than we are in 3 and 4. Tire wear, that's right, tire wear is really not bad at all at this version of this track. Now I'm not going to trust that, I'm going to say that they're not going to stay double file. I'm also not going to stay low enough that if they were to check up in that outside groove ahead of us, that I would run them over, so I had to kind of sit up in the 3rd lane there. It actually didn't handle too bad either up there, to be honest. I feel like Ted Musgrave has been trying to get around Justin Marks for a while now. But I don't think he's actually going to be able to get around him. Marbles.
Clear.
Scott Speed is now under us. Well, we're on top of him at this point. Driven a little bit hard there. Don't really have to stay much out of the throttle. Yeah, we're still good on fuel, right? 44 laps to go. We can go about 47. Recommended none. Okay.
Clear.
Yeah, I know that was probably close, but I had to try to chop some of his momentum. Because, yeah, I'm getting tired of him getting underneath of us. Watching that water temp still. Ugh, come on, Justin, stay away. Alright, cool. We got to the outside of him. Don't know how we saved that. I really thought we were about to slide right into him.
Still there.
Got a big run off of 3 and 4 there. Gets us to the outside of Ted Musgrave. Unfortunately, those 3 trucks up ahead, I think, are going to probably be pretty close to the end of the road for us. We're able to slide down in front of Musgrave, get a good run off of 2. That was a very satisfying pass. Now if we can get past Compton and Shelby Howard, who do we have ahead of them? Oh, that's Kyle Busch. That would get us, this is 20th now. 19, that put us up to 18th. And more importantly, well, we got a little too high. More importantly, I was going to say we're going to get clean air. Yeah, I was going to try to block Compton there, but I've learned here at Charlotte that can be a very dangerous idea. As long as we can hang with him off of 2, we're okay. There we go.
Clear all around, all clear.
Little loose there, but we're all right. 1/3 of the way through. If we let off, can we just ride this thing down the hill? I wonder what we get time-wise. What's our best? 30.6. Okay, let's see if we can top that. Hardly having a lift, we're able to keep this thing wound up pretty good on the outside there. Benson's in first. 30.9. Okay. Oh wow. That was wild. We were able to keep that thing fully matted that turn. But we gotta watch it because it's saying we got 40 laps we can make it on fuel, but we have 37 to go, so if we keep doing that, we probably will actually put ourselves in a position like we were at Atlanta in the Cup race. Yeah, we want to make sure we're letting up on that fuel, or the gas, so we save some fuel. Because now it's projected 39 with 37 to go, so we've gained it within 2. That would suck. But we've had a good season thus far, though, in the Truck Series. No really any complaints, other than just Martinsville was way too easy, Kansas was way too easy. Do I think we probably, head up the difficulty a little bit? Do I think we had winning speed? Probably. Should it have been more challenging? Yeah. And if not a win, at least I think we could have had at least a top 5 or a top 10, so. Yeah, I don't think, Darnell would still be the point leader, but yeah, it wouldn't, I don't think it would change too much as far as how close the points are, etc. I guess if you change who's the point leader, that probably does change a lot, though. You go from the one being the chaser to the chasee. Where is Darnell anyway? He's 13th. Trying to get around Shelby Howard. Benson, Crawford, Crafton, Hornaday, Skinner, Biffle, Sprague, Setzer, Starr, and Bodine are our top 10 currently.
Still there.
And possibly a new 19th place runner. Us. Yeah, ever since we kind of been lifting again off the throttle. It's now 3 lap difference from finish to tank of gas finished. So we should be okay. don't know how far are we. We're 12 seconds. Probably won't go a lap down. We'll probably be close, but I don't think we'll go a lap down by the end of this race, so that'd be cool too.
30, 9, 9, 4.
Got a good run on Kyle there. Let's see if we can get him in the next lap or two. Shelby Howard kind of is making it where I don't really want to run my line because I feel like he might, you know, slip under us, and
Inside.
if he hooks up with Kyle, then he might pull away or something. Probably not, but I've had bad experiences with lows before. Let's just take it to the bottom since Kyle's holding the high side there.
Outside.
Give us a chance to lay off the throttle a little extra, save a little fuel.
Still there.
But he is gonna keep it down the front stretch.
31, 03, still there.
We beat him to the line. Oh, we just touched the apron a little bit, and it got a little loose. No, Shelby, stay back. Alright, well, reset. Try again.
Inside.
No way I was blocking him there.
Still there. Stay high. Clear.
Didn't really let off the throttle too much there. Hoping we have, you know, a little bit of fuel to spare where we can keep into the throttle if we need to for a turn or two. But I don't know if we're going to get around Kyle, to be quite honest. Is that a lap car up ahead? Nah, that's Jason White. Shelby is making me a little bit nervous on our entries there. It looked in the mirror anyway like he was really close. But I can't pass Kyle on the bottom.
Clear, clear.
I'm gonna have to get him on the top. Alright, so if we can just get close enough to get him off this dog leg going into one, we might get him this lap. Ooh, it's gonna be close, but if we can't, no, not gonna get him to... Alright, well, we'll try again. We might need all 27 remaining laps. Oh man, we got in too hot. We might need all 27 remaining laps, so I was gonna say to actually make this damn pass.
Clear. 31, 273.
Unless we catch Jason in a good spot. We're still within two. Okay. Not gonna lie, this is, you know, it's fun. Don't get me wrong at all. It's fun, but you can have fun while having something be frustrating. And Kyle is kind of frustrating me because I don't know how to get around him. And I have, you know, and it's not that I'm super fast or anything like that. I mean, we're not setting any land speed records here. It's just I really want to get a buffer between me and Shelby Howard because, you know, up until like a lap ago, he kept getting right up on my butt. Oh, gonna get past him before that happened. I was afraid that car on the bottom was gonna hit him and shoot him up. I was like, I gotta go. So a rare caution in the truck series we have. So tires are good. I was thinking maybe we pit to get some of the tape off the grill. However, we made it 36 laps. without it having an issue. So if they pit, we might just ride this up to the front. And if they don't pit, we're not pitting. We're not pitting. They're not pitting either, are they? Yeah. A couple trucks might.
The road is open. Open.
And by a couple, like 2, literally. So, we are going to take a look at the replay, and we'll come back for the green flag. Alright, so we're going to dissect this crash a little bit here, figure out what exactly happened. These guys are going 3 wide up here, but it was the 19 of Rob Brent that went around. And it looks like Brendan Gong just goes under him, and one of them didn't give the other one room or something. But just both going for the same piece of real estate. So he's going around. Brendan goes on his way. And then over here, where are we? There's Jason. Jason White's coming in. Rob's trying to get it going again. But yeah, there's a pretty good speed difference there. Kyle scrapes through a little bit. He's okay though. Doesn't appear anybody else gets collected. Yeah, no one else is coming right now, so looks like it was just the 2-car incident, so yeah, it wasn't too big. Oh wait, does Stacy Compton hit him? No. Marks, Musgrave. These guys are all scattering. Oh, the 15 does add into it, and Musgrave hits the 19. That is not what I expected to see. Oh, wow. Jason's already gone. Tow truck, I guess. Try to see if we can keep the free cam up at the right pace, but let's see if we can watch this from Rob's rear view here. Yeah, he just got tagged by Brandon. And then that just walloped him. Here comes the rest of the field. Oop. Musgrave got him pretty good, actually. We will come back for the green. Alright, so we are getting ready to go green. Y'all have seen the replay, so y'all know exactly what happened. All I can do right at this time is just say Jason White and Rob Brent are out.
Alright, buddy, coming to the green
But
here.
that's not a surprise considering we watched Jason White drill Rob Brent
Are you ready?
as we came to 3 and 4. So getting ready for the green.
Green flag.
And the green's back out. So this will make it interesting because as history has shown us here, cautions definitely bring on more cautions for us at this track, and I was trying to get it down to block Shelby Howard a little bit there, but my wheel on the stand slid down, so then I spent time trying to fix it to kind of pull it up.
Say hi.
Oh, I don't know if I want to be up there. Nah, not with 20 to go. It's not worth it yet.
Still there.
We know that we don't have a winning truck, so there's no point to taking ourselves completely out when we can still get a top 10 or a top 20.
Still there.
Really surprised we all held that together there. Try to stay tight with them to keep Darnell from pushing us up 3 wide.
Still there.
This is very tight.
32.
Practically pushing each other down the straightaway here. We're going to slide up 3 wide. I think we can overtake these 2. Nope. In the wall a little bit. I thought we could overtake the 2 of them there. Had we not done that move, we probably would have been ahead of the 07 here.
Say hi.
Who is the 07? Oh, it's John Nickel, that's right. And then the 60s, Brian Scott.
31, 6. Stay high.
Dang it.
Still there. 3 wide.
Oh,
Hold it
man,
tight
we got
here.
loose off the turn there. Oh, boy.
Hold it tight here. Inside, inside.
But I know he's a lap down. I'm not trying to sit there. And I know if we get to the outside here to pinch her down, we can work the outside on the front stretch here, 3 wide.
Hold it tight here. Inside, 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 inside. 3 wide. 31, 7, 6, 6. Stay high.
Oh, I'm so glad we made it through that okay. That was nerve-wracking. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't know if that was gonna work.
Stay high.
It just felt like the car was sticking. Felt like the opportunity to do it.
3
Are we
wide.
splitting? No, we're not. Okay, good.
Still there. Clear, clear.
There was lap cars in there, so I figured they were gonna be slow enough. I didn't know who was a lap and who wasn't, but
Inside, inside.
I feel like one of these guys is probably a lap.
Inside,
Let it just hit the
inside.
wall.
Clear all
Not
around,
even gonna
all
try to
clear.
keep it off the wall because I feel like I would have hit the 53. That's Hobgood. He is a lap down.
Outside.
Alright, we're up to 13th. Relax, take a deep breath.
31.
That's what I gotta remind myself.
Outside. Clear all around, all clear.
Terry Cook, he is for position as we just go around PJ Jones.
Inside.
Who's
Still there?
29 Scott Lynch. Oh, that's right. Jason White was the one who was in the accident.
Clear all around,
Duh.
all clear.
With those caution laps, it does help with the fuel mileage game here, so we might be able to actually kind of try to haul the mail here through these turns. Unfortunately, though, the tires will obviously speak a different language because they're going to be worn down a little bit more. So we probably at this point can't hold it full throttle, but might be able to pick up one more spot at least.
31. Oh, 3.
Yeah, it's a little bit difficult to do it. We kind of can lift for like a half second and just get back in it, but it's just a little too tight. We got Crafton leading, Hornaday, Biffle, Starr, Setzer, Benson, Sprague. Now Sprague got around, or got past after Skinner. It's now Crawford, Sprague, and then Colin Braun. And then we have in front of us Todd Bodine, Colin Braun. Wait, Colin Braun's on 10th. Oh, yeah, never mind. 10th is right ahead of us, actually, then. Okay. Todd Bodine is now moved into the 10th spot, so we have a top 10 possibility here. We didn't try anything cute like we usually do. That's bit us in the past before, too. You know, we'll see, like, hey, no one's pitting. We have, like, 20 to go. Let's pit. Try to, you know, we're just staying on the same strategy.
Still there.
It took, what, 96 to 2008. So it took 12 fictional NASCAR years to learn that, but this season, things are going pretty well, so keep doing what we're doing.
37.96.
This has been the season of just being smart. Don't be dumb. I don't know if we're going to be able to get around both these two. Those are not lap down. Oh, dang. Those are not lap down trucks up ahead.
39.93.
Fine, Terry, go.
Still there. Clear all around, all clear.
Yeah, they're not a lap down up ahead. there's no lap cars between us and the leaders, so I'm kind of surprised we're gaining on that small group up ahead of us. But I'm also not complaining. Oh, that's a good run off at 4 there. We might get to the outside of Colin here. Try to get some draft from Todd. Nah, he's pulling us on the straightaway. Terry's all up our butt.
Clear all around, all clear.
Can we get to the outside of Colin down? Oh, dang it. We might get to the outside of Colin here. 3 and 4. Run a little bit higher so we don't have to put as much wheel into it. Yeah, we got him. Took a couple laps, but
clear all around, all clear.
got it. Surprised that worked, if I'm being honest. Now we're trying to hunt down Todd Bodine to get a top 10. That'd be really nice. We've had one race outside of the top 10. That was obviously Daytona, where we finished shotgun on the field practically. We finished 42nd. Crafton took the honors of 43rd for us because we blew up after the caution for Crafton blowing up. So that was fun. Todd's had a pretty good season too, actually. I kind of glanced over at it. He's had 3 top 5s and 3 top 10s.
31, 059.
Good to see Johnny Benson win. I know he ran pretty good in the Truck Series. Did he win the championship in 08 in real life? I honestly can't remember. I know he won a handful of races, so it'd be cool to see him get to victory lane.
31, 088.
Funny story, actually. I remember 2 years ago, 3 years ago, when I went to all the Crown Jewel races. We were at Darlington for the Southern 500, and we got to meet Larry Mack, Bobby Allison, Harry Gant, Todd Bodine, and Ricky Craven. So that was pretty cool. Ricky was complaining about his divorce or something with Harry the entire time, so didn't really chat too much with Ricky, but I got to chat with Larry and did I say Bobby or Davey? Well, not Davey, obviously. Who's that? If they get side by side, I know I'm getting distracted from my story, but we're on the white flag this time by. I'm thinking if they get side by side, no, we're not going to catch them. They're a second ahead. Skinner and I guess that's Sprague, yeah. So Johnny Benson looking like he's going to take this bad boy home. Yeah. Johnny Benson wins here at Charlotte. We come home 10th place. I am not complaining. Matt Crafton, Ron Hornaday, Greg Biffle got 4th. Dennis Setzer 5th. Star, Crawford, Skinner, Sprague, and us round out the top 10. So that was a good race. Pretty clean except for just one caution. I haven't had a caution in trucks in a while, so that's no biggie. Good race. Happy with the top 10. And we will see you guys in the next video at Nashville for the Nationwide Series.
45.
Till then, have a good day.